Hello, I'm Lieutenant General Todd Semonite, 54th Chief of Engineers, and today we're on Rockaway Beach, right here in New York City. With me is Gregory, the project manager of an amazing project, and is basically able to rebuild this Rockaway Beach. What happened, Alex, about November of 18? The mayor flew down to Washington, D.C. and asked me for some help. We had to dredge an inlet, and he wanted us to move it up a little bit ahead of time and to put that sand right here. Can you talk a little bit about how did we put those things together, and how bad were the conditions right here in Rockaway, and maybe how does it look now?
Sure. Thank you, sir. Well, we're very excited to get to this point in the project where we've completed the physical work with our contractor, Weeks Marine, ahead of schedule, under budget, and before the June 1st start of the hurricane season. The bottom line is that this project is a win-win, because we not only maintenance dredge the inlet, which was badly needed, we also beneficially used that dredged sand and put it on this section of Rockaway Beach that was badly eroded and closed last season, a result of back-to-back nor'easters. I also like to add that we greatly appreciate the support we received at the federal, state, and local levels, and appreciate the partnership that we had with New York City, who contributed $2.7 million in order for that dredged sand to be pumped the additional distance to this section of the beach.
Yeah, so the guys that are watching this right now, you're going to see some pictures, but you and I stood right here 2 months ago, and where this ramp went down, the water was right down at the bottom. And now you've got about 200 feet of an awful lot of extra protection. I think the other thing that's critical, too, is that because we needed a little bit extra support from the mayor to get the sand 2.5 miles down, so they put some money in for us to be able to do it. So really, this is, I would say, maybe the bridge solution to the ultimate solution. Dan Falt is with me. Dan is really the project manager of the Rockaway restoration. And Dan, what we're really going to do is to rebuild this entire part of the Rockaway Beach, but also there's some back bay parts back in Jamaica. Can you tell the core team a little bit about what is that project going to entail, size, money, time, etc.?
Thank you, sir. Yes, we're excited. We're hoping to be out here this time next year, beginning the first elements of the larger Rockaway restoration project, which is Sandy funded, more than $500 million.
Wow.
We're going to be rebuilding groins, building new groins, building a reinforced dune, the entire stretch of Rockaway Beach. And we're also going to be doing some backside of the peninsula coastal storm risk reduction measures, including levees, seawalls, living shorelines. So we have a lot of work coming to the Rockaway area, and we're very excited to get started.
And this really is all about coastal resiliency. I mean, the bottom line, these storms are terrible out here, and the fact that you're building all this back in, it really makes a big, big difference. I think the other thing, too, is that you took me back a couple months ago on those people back in the back bay. I mean, it's pretty tough back there, and you're really going to be able to take care of all of them. I think here in a couple of minutes, we're going to do a big, big press event where the Mayor de Blasio, is coming down, and the fact that you're able to now bridge through for at least a year or two with all this sand here. And when it's all done, Dan, you're going to then you'll take some of this sand we're seeing right here back out, and you'll put a massive rock formation down in the bottom, and then this dune will be greatly extended, and then a lot more sand back in. I think Dan's going to bring in about 2 million cubic yards of sand. If you were to think of a football field and you put 2 million cubic yards on a football field, it'd be about 120 stories high. So that's an awful lot of sand coming back in. I think bottom line on this one, you guys did a phenomenal job, a lot of innovation, be able to move a project to the left, able to get it done on time, get it done on budget, and really be able to do two things at once. Dredge a critical part of an inlet, and at the same time take that sand and put it where you're able to provide more resilience for the local people. So great job, very, very well done, Alex. Dan, you got the next one coming ahead of you, but I know with a great New York District team, you guys are all over it. So from Rockaway Beach, Lieutenant General Semonite, on the road again.